Last question, non-calculated paper, simultaneous equations, quadratic simultaneous equations. Going to have to do it by substitution. And this says that y equals 2x plus 5, and so I have to substitute that into the first one, and that gives me 2x plus 5 equals the right hand side, this bit here, 2x squared plus 3x minus 10. Actually, when I'm doing this, I always like writing it with the x squared on the left, so I'm going to just rewrite that exactly again like so. And all I've done there is taken the y equals 2x plus 5, and instead of writing y here, written down 2x plus 5. Right, I'm now going to, I've got a quadratic, I must have them equaling 0. Okay, so equals zeros, I'm going to have to take away 2x from both sides. So I'm going to take away 2x from both sides, and that will give me 2x squared plus just the 1x, take away 10 equals 5, and then I've got to take away 5 from both sides, will give me 2x squared plus x minus 15 equals 0. And now it's non-calculated paper, so I hope it's going to factorise. So I'm going to put it in brackets, and it equals 0, and it must be 2x times x, like so. And I've got to get 15, so how can I get 15? Well, obviously it's a number times number. I can do 1 and 15, or I can do 3 and 5. No other ways of doing it. And somehow there's got to be a difference of them of just x. Okay, we know that one's going to be plus and one's going to be minus because it's negative 15. And I've got a 2 and a 1, so if I've got a 2 and a 1, if I times one of these numbers by 2 and one of these numbers by 1, it's obviously not going to be 1 and 15. If I times 3 by 2, so that means if I put here 3 and here 5, that's looking quite good. Because 2x times 3 is 6x, 5 times x is 5x, and the difference between that, I want it to be plus, I want the bigger one to be plus, so 2x times by the 3 gives me 6x, I want that to be plus and that one to be minus. Always check we've got it right. That gives me 2x squared, that gives me 6x, take away 5x does give me plus x, and minus 5 times 3 is minus 15. That's marvellous. Now I've got something times by something equaling 0, then either 2x minus 5 equals 0 or x plus 3 equals 0, and therefore just solve those. Add 5 both sides, 2x equals 5, so x equals 2.5 or x equals negative 3. So x is 2.5 or x is negative 3. And it can show you, reminds you that you need to find out what y is, because my original equations had x and y. I need to know what both x is and what y is. So I need to use an equation. I can either use the top one or the bottom one. Pretty obviously you want to use the bottom one. Y equals 2x plus 5, so y will equal 2x is 2.5 is 5 plus 5 is 10. So that's that one. And this one here, y equals 2x is plus 5, so y will equal 2 negative 3's and negative 6 plus 5 is negative 1. And so that gives us negative 1. Those are our answers. That's question 21 done, and that's the end of the paper.